What's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to our Leap of Faith playthrough. We're here at the start of Chapter 2. If you haven't seen that first episode, go back and give it a watch. Just kind of introduction to most of the characters and basically where I'm going to take this. So, we're at the end of Chapter 1 here, so let's move on to Chapter 2 and get this going. Now, let me know in the comments below, would you prefer all the chapter in one episode? Or would you rather me break it up into smaller bits? Because part 1 was an hour long, and it's a little long. So, let me know down below. She is so beautiful. The way her hair curves her face, the shining reflection in her blue eyes, a slight blush in her cheeks, the way my heart seems to skip a beat when she almost looks my way. Hmm? Hmm. Ah. Get a grip, Steve. You've been watching her for days now. Just walk over to her already. Ah, come on. Too slow. But just look at her. And now you were too late. It's probably her boyfriend. No wonder she's stunning. And I'm just me. Hi. Oh. You're new, right? Yes. I think you've taken a liking to this bench. I saw you here yesterday after class as well. And the day before, too. The view is nice. If you say so. Come on, brain, don't shut down on me now. Give me something decent. Okay, here goes. All or nothing. Well, the view was better with you in it. Oh, aren't you a real charmer? Just honest. Tell me if I'm too pushy. I think you're safe. Like it at her school? Yes. I haven't made any friends yet, so I guess it's too early to judge. Well, I'm Linda. Steve. You've made your first friend. You should be good now. A few days in and I've got a beautiful girlfriend. I'm glad I moved here. There's a wedding chapel just around the corner. Why don't we just finalize the deal right away? Who needs wedding chapels? I'll do the honors right here. Oh, yes, please. Do you, Steve, take Linda to be your wife and blah, 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 loyal husband? Why, of course I do. And do you, Linda, take Steve, something, something husband and be loyal, blah, blah, blah? Oh, 1,000 times, yes. Man, wife, done deal. Bro fist on it. You're forgetting the most important part. The kiss, of course. Ew, no. The ring. Diamonds preferably. Oh, hang on. I found something in the cereal box this morning. Here we go. It's perfect. Not too big at all. Or on the wrong hand. What? You're staring. Is there something on my chin? You're just very easy on the eyes. Seems I married a sweet talker. Now you're staring. Something in my teeth? No, there's a little something on your brow. Let me get it. Close your eyes so I don't brush them. Boop. Oh, your first kiss. And your first meet, too. What a player. Holy crap. By the power invested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. I should get going. See you later, husband. Wow. I mean, bye. Whatever you just did, teach me. I'll be your faithful student. I'm not gonna say that. Please, teach me the dimok. I mean, I reeled her in for you, but you sure nailed it. Respect, dude. Sure, and thanks for the reeling in. It was those, wasn't it? Last year, there were none. And now all of a sudden, boom, they're everywhere. If that wasn't bad enough for the hormones, they got 2 each. I'm Chris, by the way. Steve. Seems you're my second friend here now. I ain't kissing you, though. Oh, but check this out. Got my own little trick. I'm telling you, mustaches will be the next big thing. See, give it a month or so, and the girls will be swarming. Dude, you're gone. First kiss, eh? Ooh, I just realized that is in the screen. Chapter 2, First Kiss. And now you're old. Well, you look old. Just because the weirdly gray hair thing he's got going on here. Excuse me, Steve? Yes, that's me. My name's Priscilla. I'm the treating doctor for Cece. She's asking for you. But may I have a word with you before you go in? Sure, is she okay? The pills? I can't share any specific information because of doctor-patient confidentiality, unfortunately. But what I can say is that, as far as we could tell, she's 100% okay physically. We've not identified the pills you mentioned, but the blood tests all came back showing negatives for substances. That's good news, at least. However, I feel I should mention that it's not the first time she's been admitted here. I'm very reluctant to release her from the hospital, but there's little we can do because there's no physical injuries. What? You can't just release her. She jumped. There's not much I can do. I'm afraid as long as she claims that she's okay and won't do it again, we can't hold her against her will. Best we can do is hold her until this evening to check for side effects. Other than that, I'm afraid we have to release her. What I'm trying to point out is that she needs someone. What about her family? She also mentioned a friend? She's informed me that she doesn't want to involve them in any way. That means, by law, I'm not allowed to contact them. In your professional opinion, what do you think she might try something like this again? There's no way I can answer that, as a person or doctor. Only time will tell. Okay, thank you so much for the information. I think I want to see her now. Of course, and good luck. Somehow entering this room feels worse than seeing her on the bridge. I don't think it's smart to talk a whole lot about what happened, unless she wants to. But skip through here. Well, but don't be so. If you ever do anything like that again, I'll kill you myself instead. Can you repeat that somewhat louder? I don't think the deaf guy on the other side of the town heard that. Yeah, you don't have to come back here already. I'm fine now. St. James Hospital. See you later then. Parents, eh? Friend, actually. But I can understand her after my stunt yesterday. I have to say, you look a whole lot better now. Must be this amazing dress, eh? I was like, do you have one in black? And she just looked at me stupidly. That's odd. She's a totally different person now. Completely unaffected by the fact that she should, on all accounts, be dead by now. And again, I can't quite put my finger on it. There's something about her. Still stuck at small talk, eh? Oh, suck, not stuck. Very much so. This is awkward. What do you say to someone you just met, whose life you saved against her will? We are going to ask if she's okay. How are you feeling? Hungry? That's not exactly what I meant. I know what you meant. I just hate talking about it. Let's drop it then. I can relate to that. There's a time for everything. Can I ask why you did it? Stopped you? Yes. Running towards you and holding onto you was pure instinct. I would have done that no matter who was on the railing. But I shouldn't really have been there at all. I was out partying with Chris, a friend of mine, and on my way home, I went to the bus stop where I met you yesterday. I was looking for you, because if I'm being completely honest, the bus stop isn't even really on my way home. It was obvious I had problems, wasn't it? I suspected something, but that's not the reason I went there. I think I went there because I needed someone to talk to. And by some instinct, I tried finding you, which I did in the end. Some help I turned out to be. At least I forgot all about my problems, so I'd say you did pretty well. If I were to give you some advice, I'd stay away from me, because I'm as broken as can be. Broken is just a word. Like if you break a vase and somehow glue it back together. But then you'd first have to glue it back together, wouldn't you? True. But if you manage to do it, it will have a new kind of beauty and a wonderful story as well. If I can let you inside my head, you would have jumped with me. I can't imagine what you're going through. But what I said on the bridge yesterday still stands. I want to help you in any way I can. Ask about her friend. Your friend is dropping by later on? Yes, we moved here together a few weeks ago. We've been kind of looking for a place to stay. But she went home a few days ago to fix some things there. She's on her way back here now. We haven't really planned anything. Invite her to stay. You know, the doctor told me you're getting out of here later on. I know. It's not my first rodeo. I'll be glad to leave. Isn't it better to stay here than living on the street? It's the walls. I hate them. I'm not saying this to sound creepy, but I have an apartment. There's more than enough space in it for you too. It's a nice thought, but it's my kind of baggage. I don't want to impose. Thank you though. You won't be imposing, and I really don't like the idea of you walking around the city at night. Wait, why are we discussing me? You're the one who's been sitting in the hospital hallway all night. I'm fine. I'm still young enough to handle an all-nighter. And thank you. That should have been the first thing I said when you entered the room. I suck at this conversation stuff. Stupid head. And I suck at small talk. Who cares? I'm just glad you're alive. And so is every person you know. And I'm sorry for holding you here so long. Don't worry about me. I stay here on my own will. Nobody forced me. If you're okay for now, I should head home for a few hours of sleep and get refreshed. Can I come back and visit you again before you leave today? Act like that. Do you know when they're releasing you? Normally around 6. So 5? Sure. I'm here anyway. Alright, so new task. Get back to the hospital at 5 o'clock. See you a bit later on then. And do call if there's anything. Anything at all, okay? Thank you. And give her a big hug. Oh, she likes it. And let me help you, please. Anything at all, just tell me. See you at 5. And it's a still good look on you. Alright, so in between scenes, I actually just turn the music on, give a little bit of background music here. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for it. So, got to admit, it's good to be home. Oh, that. I totally forgot about that. So what's next? Phone is charging. Maybe I should check it now. I don't really need to sleep. I'm not that tired. Zonk's out. Oh, Lord. That alarm sounds so much worse when you only have a few hours of sleep. But I have had a whole lot of cleaning up to do. I feel bad about leaving Chris at the metro yesterday. This should be interesting. What a surprise. Oops, we gotta check that. Okay, so I just woke up and my head really hurts. Like, hell, listen, Bartolomeo, someone, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. And a whole bunch of drunk texting. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord. That's worse than like a jealous girlfriend. Oh, wow. Just call him. Just don't even bother with the text. Just call him back because you're going to end up calling him anyways. Hello? Sup, man? It's me. Yo, finally. I thought you were gone. What happened yesterday? Look, I'm really sorry I left you without a word yesterday. I met Steph and, well, yeah, I kind of put 2 and 2 together, but it doesn't matter. Look, I have something I need to tell you. Can we meet up? Yeah, we should. There was so much happening yesterday, and I spent the night at the hospital. You were at the hospital and you didn't say anything? Are you okay? What happened? Phone died, so I couldn't call. And I'm fine. It wasn't me that needed medical attention. Cece... Who? I'll fill you in on the details later. Damn, bro. Everything okay now? I think so. Listen, I'm gonna go back to the hospital. Want me to drop by your place on the way home? Sure. My head hurts like a mother trucker, but I'll gulp down some painkillers. Nah, you get some rest. I could drop by tomorrow instead. I'm sure the painkillers will take care of it. And congrats on making one hell of a headline in the papers today. Papers? What are you on about? You haven't seen? You're trending on the Nuke too. I'm not on Nuke. Well, get on it then. I'm not gonna tell you. Oh, and you won't believe this. Don't you do the silent thing now again now. Well, I said that weird. I met Lexi after you left. She asked for you. She did? Wow. I know, right? I was barely able to speak properly. Did you get her number then? No. You gave her my number? No. Ah. You gave her your number? No. Balls. How can I not even think about that? Don't worry, I'll try and see if I can get a hold of it another way. Dude, you there? I feel very unwell suddenly. Hangover? That bad, eh? You get some rest today, we'll meet up tomorrow instead, okay? Okay, we can sometime tomorrow. Can you not talk on the phone while puking? I need a new phone. I'll call you tomorrow. Go to bed now. Get some rest. Now let's give this Nuke thing a try. Alright. Welcome to Nuke. So it adds all your contacts, blah, blah, blah. So this is basically like Instagram. So if you click on one, sometimes you have the option of posting a message. Oops. And it is... Oops. Right click there. That's not what I wanted to do. Wow. I should try and get in touch with Lexi. Yeah, blah, blah. Let me get moving. It's not what I want to click on. That is. Go back into that. Or not. Here we are again. Let's see if the mood has changed. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. So, this one here has nothing. Yeah, that one's nothing. Thank you, paparazzi. Nothing there. Okay. Yeah, there are some little hidden things you can unlock by going in there, and I'm not going to reveal too much, but if you play this for yourself, definitely keep an eye on the different posts at different points in the game, because they actually do unlock some new scenes for you. I'm not going to read the contacts, I never really do. Those are just the pictures. Let's just keep going. I should convince her to stay at my place. From what she's told me, I don't even think she has a place to stay. Or them, both her, she and her friend. But there is something, the voice. He deserves a decent thank you. Here he is now, Linda. Meet... Linda? Steve? Oh, excitement. Oh my god, I haven't seen you in forever. You're looking good though. You too. But what on earth did you do to your hair? It's gray. Silver? Huh? Never mind. I have so many questions right now. That friend from school I told you about. It's Steve. Come here, Cece. It's really good to see you again. And smiling too. Yep, this is my night. This is... I haven't got words. Me and Steve, they were the best years of my life. But then we moved away, and that was that. School wasn't really the same after you left. But Chris and I hang out still. Chris? Here? We have to meet. Sure. I don't think he's in any shape to see anybody today. But enough about me. How are you doing, Cece? I'm fine now. You scared the living crap out of me. You know that? What the hell are you thinking? If it hadn't been for Steve, I would have been all alone now. I don't want to talk about it. Really drop it. I just care about you a whole lot. You know that. So just stop trying to harm yourself, please. I don't know what I'd do if something were to happen to you. You're all I've got. I'm sorry. I do feel better now that you're back. And Steve. Okay, I'm officially joining the hug club. You haven't changed one bit. You are ready for what? We are ready for you now, Cece. One test and you're all free to go. I'll be back. Need me to come with you? Nah, it's just a urine test. You two catch up while I go pissing. So, how have you been, Steve? Can't complain, but to be honest, there's not much exciting to tell. After school, I just worked a whole lot, got my own place, and that's been pretty much my rotation for the last 2 years. And you? I went on to study photography and just finished last spring. That's where I met Cece, and we've been pretty much inseparable since then. Did you speak to Matt by any chance? That douche from school? Not if you were the last person on Earth. Why? Oh, that's good. There's something you're not telling me. Doesn't matter. But how about you and that girl of yours, Stephanie? Everything's fine with you guys? Oh, that. Ooh. We split up a few years ago. We're not a thing anymore. I'm living the single life. Really? But you were such a cute couple. Well, you think you know a person, and then it turns out you don't. Not that I'm trying to change the subject, but Cece mentioned you two are trying to find a place to live. The big city has not been nice to us so far. That's why I had to go home to ask a friend for a favor. It didn't work out. Well, I've already offered Cece to stay at my place. I've got an apartment. It's not enormous or anything, but there's enough space for all three of us. So why don't you come and stay with me? I don't see any alternative given the predicament you're in. Wow. It's up to you, of course, but really, it's no problem for me. Thank you. Don't get sentimental on me now. If you can handle me leaving the toilet seat up, then we're good to go. I think we should be able to tolerate that. All done. Why can't I ever manage to piss on command? Had to drink a liter of water to squeeze 4 drops out. Too much info. Whatever, let's get out of here. To my place then. Steve, we can't possibly. Did you hear someone talking now? No, I think you need to get your ears checked. If you had heard anyone, I'm sure that person would have said something like, "Oh, that's so nice of you. Of course we'll come stay with you." That's what I thought. To my place then. Ugh. Here we are. This is my place. It's not much, but it should be big enough for us. Bathroom is that door in the kitchen, where you'll also find a washing machine. There should be enough food in the fridge for all of us, so if you're hungry, we can have a nice meal tonight. And ask if there's anything you need. Where's the guest room? I only have one bedroom, but you can use that and I'll sleep on the couch. Can't possibly accept that. I'm afraid you have to. There's only one room. There's only room for one on the couch and 2 in the bedroom. So you two have to sleep in the bedroom. That couch does not look comfortable. Very true. It is horrible, but I'll buy a new one. Oh, I completely forgot. I was going to help out with a friend of mine with the opening of her bowling alley today. I'd rather stay here with you, to be honest. Steve, you don't have to abort your life just because we're here. You can enjoy yourselves here while you go help your friend. It's not really that big of a deal. I said I might drop by and help, but I didn't really promise. No, really, go and enjoy yourself. We'll be alright here. If you're worried about us stealing anything, or are uncomfortable with it, we can go out for a bit and come back later. No, I'm not worried about that. But it would have been nice to get better acquainted first. And then go enjoy yourself. We'll be right here when you come back. I might be late though. And if you call it a night before I get back, I expect you two to be sleeping in that bed. Okay. Now go help your friend. Oh, off to the bowling alley with the red door. I hope Robin has an awesome opening day. Huh? Hello? Sorry, we're closed. Robin? Oh, hey Steve. Closed? What's going on? Not much. Just a run of bad luck. Like, really bad luck. Well, lay it on me then. You want the short version or the long and depressing one? No need to hold back. First, the machinery malfunctions. There's no bowling. And that is kind of the whole point with the bowling alley. Without a functioning bowling alley, my license does not allow me to serve liquor. And without liquor, no party. And of course, Metro's having their grand opening today as well. So no bowling, no liquor, no people. Game over. That really sucks. Will you get it fixed? The machinery, I mean? Yep, in 3 weeks. So I'm heading home where I have a nice bottle of something strong and good. And me and that bottle are going to have a party of a lifetime. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh? If you think I'm going to let you wander home and be depressed about this and drown your sorrows alone, you're sorely mistaken. I'm sure you meant to say that you need a bit of company to cheer you up and take your mind away from this. Come on, you need some company. I've got the whole evening off. What do you say? I'm not in the mood, really. Thank you for your concern, though. To quote my friend, that sounds like a yes to me. You sure he's a friend? I'll behave, promise. Scout's honor. Sure, let's go. Ladies first. Make yourself at home. I'm going to get the good stuff. Nice place you got here. Well, it's not really my place. I'm just renting, but I like it. Looks expensive. It's okay, considering the location, size, and age. And here we go. This is not for the weak stomach, mind you. That's just what I needed. Oh, how was the date with Kira? It was good. Got to learn the basics of bowling with good company. And afterwards? Afterwards? You're talking about sex, aren't you? Uh-huh. Firstly, didn't you tell me to say no? Sure, but you're a guy. And I don't expect you to listen to a girl you've never met before. You seem to have some chemistry going. Oops, sorry about that. And knowing Kira, I thought she'd be throwing herself at you by the end of the evening. And we're going to be true here, and nothing happened. We had a good time bowling, and our chemistry was good. But other than that, nothing really happened. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Kira. So about you and your night. Vent. You work so hard for something for so long, and when it's all ready and you stand there ready to open doors, everything goes bad. And it goes completely off the hinges, one thing after another. So in the end, there's nothing more to do than close the doors. Drink and sleep while you wait for a new day. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Drink and stare into nothingness. Good thing I'm here with you then, so we can both look into the nothingness. Are you staring at the same nothingness as me, though? That bad, eh? I thought I nailed it. Maybe. I can't get my mind off it. I have no idea how I'll get the funding to survive the first month. I'm losing income from the first 3 weeks. Listen, how about me and you worry about that in the weeks that come, together. And for this evening, we just kick off the shoes and enjoy ourselves. For instance, what do you really enjoy doing? Planning my business? Of course. That's off the table tonight. So what else gets Robin going? You keep asking stupid questions. I used to play video games, but I'm an adult now. And so what? I still play video games from time to time. Hell yeah. I used to be a mean Fan Turismo drifter. Fan Turismo. I always forget about that. Even got a nickname because of it. Fan Turismo? I love that game. In fact, I have my console and the game laying around here somewhere. So, what are you waiting for? Bring it, woman. I'll go easy on you. You know what? Let's do this. You up for a game? Honestly, I've got moves they don't even have names for. Get ready for awesomeness. 2, 1, go! And none of that, oh, you're a woman, I'll go easy on you. You got it, but don't come crying when I leave you in the dust. Sounds of tire screeching. You must have me mistaken with somebody else. This woman is going to take you down, slowly, painfully, till you cry for mercy. Oh, really? How about this? What the? Playing dirty, are we? Two could play at that game. Crap. I think you're having some stability issues over there. Hey! Oh, really? Mr. I know this game in your face. Robin 1, Steve 0. 0. Come on, leave a little for the other team. Sure, you better fill up the tank before we go again. Ready, Zero? You see nothing yet. I've got more. More booze? Don't drink and trash talk, dude. Don't call me dude again, ever. Holy crap. Oh yeah, that's what you get for being cocky. Lucky. 1-1. I moved on from the 0 zone. Lucky. I see it. See what? You're a drunk telltale. I don't have a drunk telltale. You do? Okay, what is it then? Kira says it all the time as well. I'm not gonna tell her. Good to know me and Kira have a secret then. Whatever. Ready for round 3? Almost. Just need to fix something. So refreshing. If you really love someone, set them free. A toast then, to wrongfully imprisoned everywhere. I know what you're doing, trying to distract me. I'm a better driver without a top. Or panties. You should be going commando then. I am. So airy. Definitely distracting. Last one. Go! Be careful. Cover your face. Fast. Hey, move your hand, Buster. And the hero takes the win. I'll be signing autographs for the next 30 minutes. So if y'all please form a line. Oh, I'll give you a nice fat autograph. Cheater. You said don't go easy on me. Let's call it a draw. Steve, you're poking my... your commando? Yes, my commando. Let's do Titan. Damn you. Abusing my sensitive commando. Okay, I'm not gonna with that. What the? What happened? Ow, ow! My leg is cramping. Ow, not going away. Stupid leg. Lay down your back. I'll stretch your leg. Better? Getting there. Yes, it's going away now, slowly. Don't look down. It says look elsewhere. Are you looking at the ceiling? At least I'm not looking down. Focus on my eyes then. Hey there. Hey. I'm good now, by the way. You can let go. So there is a cut coming in here in a second. Just so you know. How's your leg? Much better, but feel free to continue. You're good at it. So I've been told. Can I ask you something? Sure. Let's say you have a hobby. You can... If you pick the top option, you kind of have to cycle through different choices. It all leads to the same place. So just hit video games, makes it faster. Like video games? Exactly. So we're both into video games. And hypothetically speaking, if we were both in the mood for video games one day, then the right thing to do would be to get together and play for a bit. Have some fun, don't you think? I mean, we both like it, right? And it's as good as a hobby as anything else. And if we just hypothetically would replace the video games with another fun hobby, it would be a good hobby, right? It's fun for both of us. There's no strings attached. So be prepared for a sudden cut. I think you're talking about something mutually beneficial. I think we're talking too much when we could be playing video games. I don't think this is a smart idea. And we're drunk, and the lack of inhibition is probably sending us in a direction we shouldn't normally go. I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm so stupid. Let's just forget this. Maybe we get another moment and it feels more right. Yeah, good. I forgot I didn't have to actually cut it there. Perfect. Thank you for a wonderful evening. I appreciate it. Don't mention it. I had a wonderful time. But let's meet up again someday and see if we can do something about that situation of yours. You don't have to. I know, but I want to. So text me. Good night, Steve. That was surprisingly pleasant. But I'm still needy. Oh, I definitely have to call Kira about this. Good. I didn't have to cut it. That's good. I forgot I could skip over that scene. I didn't realize how tired I am. So much has happened in the last few days. Metro, Steph, Kira, Robin, Cece on the bridge, meeting Linda again. Am I in over my head? Oh, speaking of the girls. I hope they had a nice evening. Oh, yeah. So there'll be times where it's not like a scene, but there'll be things exposed. So in that instance, I'm just going to overlay something to kind of cover things so I don't have to cut that part out. I hope you had a nice evening. Sound asleep. Sweet dream, girls. So, me versus you. Horrible couch. Almost, but not completely there. Kinda comfortable. Kinda. My neck will kill me for this. There we go. This is as good as it's going to get. This is no good. I know. You can have him sleeping on the floor like this? Indeed. I think that bed is big enough for the three of us. It should be. Unless he thinks it's awkward? Well, that or... I'm fine with sharing a bed if you are. I am. How do you go from not wanting to sleep there at all to being okay with sharing a bed with a person? I don't understand. That doesn't look good. Let me just... There. At least it's a bit better. Let's go out and enjoy nice weather so we can sleep in. His palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Are you quoting? Quoting? I'm rapping. You probably should have put that pillow on top of his head, though. Huh? That doesn't make any sense. Why? Oh, just a hunch. Ow. What the? I swear, wake-ups keep getting worse and worse. Why am I on the floor? Let's hope they didn't see me down here. I still hope they're asleep. So much for that. I wonder where they are. And we got a message. Good morning, sleepyhead. If you're awake, that is. We went outside for a bit. We won't be long. I'm up now. Enjoy your morning. We're just out and about. Be back soon. Have fun. So tasks is find a way to contacting Lexi. I'm not going to do that. Seems I have the place for myself. Time for a shower and some cleaning up then. This is so dumb. I'm going to try and skip through this because it's literally just nothing. So I apologize if you hear some excessive clicking on the keyboard. Let's just scooch through this. You know, he's just doing a little jig while he's doing his cleaning. So, yep, I skipped a little bit. Oh no, let's go back. There is a back button, luckily. Okay, apparently I can go back to that, past that. No way, I'm going to enjoy this. Let's do a flex. Oh. You little muscle thing in the bottom left there. And you lose your towel. I just lost my towel, didn't I? You could say that. Linda, you're staring. I'll just finish my business elsewhere. We have to nuke this. Whatever. Be right back. Shaven, not stirred. Smooth as a baby's butt. Meh, enough of that. I should have a talk with the girls. See how we can make this work. Hope I can look them straight in the eye after that mishap. Alrighty. So, if we could just not talk about that small thing earlier. Oop, let's just move that out of the way. Oh, it wasn't that small. Moving on. I think it's for the best if we have a talk about this. You moving in here at all. What's with the gloomy faces? Well, Cece and I talked about it while we were out, and you see, as I tried to tell you at the hospital yesterday, we're kinda in bad shape on the subject of money. I'm going to stop you right there. You don't have to say anything. I see what you're trying to say. But I didn't invite you here to stay at my place because I need anything in return. I invited you because I wanted to. Then your friend turned out to be Linda, and it made it all the more sense to me. So you see, no matter how down on your luck you are right now, things will turn around. And until they do, I stand by my word. My house is your house. And as long as I'm able to, I will provide what I can. If you want to, of course. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything then. And I owe it to you, Linda, remember? I stayed at your house when I needed it. You were 14. I had run away from home. It was my parents' house. And I hid you in my bedroom for 2 weeks. Details, details. So if we're good, then what I really want to talk about was, I didn't see you bring any luggage. Does that mean you're wearing everything you have? Yes. As said, we're not doing so good. Okay, then how about we hit the stores and get you some basics? Are you serious? Can I ask you something? Are you rich? No, I'm not. But some events in my life and working 12 hours a day for the last 2 years has given me a good start in life. I'll give you the details some other time. So, how about we head out, meet up with Chris, and get you to something new? I'd love to meet Chris. He's a goof, but you'll love him. And I know he'll adore you. Have you mentioned that thing on the bridge to him? No, I haven't told him anything about my trip to the hospital, but I don't think he adds that up to, well, you know. Can I ask that you please don't mention it? Of course, won't say anything. But if you see him as an equally good friend as I do, it might be an ideal idea to tell him at some point. He might not always have the greatest ideas, but he's a great listener. With time, maybe. Let me check this if he is ready then. Wow, I cannot speak all of a sudden. Text Chris. Feeling better today? Much better, bro. I slept for 12 hours straight. Good to hear. I'm heading out now. Want to meet up? Sure, I need a word with you anyway. Me too. Can we meet at that store Ashley's? Sounds good to me. 30 minutes? Sure, I got a huge surprise for you. Surprise? Do tell. You kind of don't get the surprise part, do you? 30 minutes then. Alrighty. Chris! What is it? You know, it's a woman's store, right? Oh, I have a surprise for you. You started cross-dressing? No, I thought you might want a new dress that didn't come from the $10 store. Haha, very funny. But seriously, check out that chick on your 12. Huh? Your 12. Why my 12? Is that Linda? Chris! Holy crap, you've become quite a woman, Linda. You still have a way with words, I see. But damn, it's good to see you again. Tell me about it. This wonderful young woman here is Cece. Delighted to meet you, miss. Any friend of Steve is a friend of mine. I go by a lot of names, but you can have the pleasure of calling me Chris. Nice to meet you, Chris. I'm Cece. Oh boy, do I have the most wonderful stories about both Linda and Steve. I'm pretty sure all those stories end with you screwing up something, Chris. Don't listen to him, but remind me at some point and tell you about that time he tried to play tennis. You wouldn't dare. I might have to take you up on that. What? I haven't even heard about that. Tennis? No, it's nothing. Just pretend he never said a word. How on earth did you bump into each other? I'll tell you about it while the girls go shopping. Unless you really want that dress over there, Chris. Pink is so your color, Chris. My treat. No, that's fine. I'll just borrow yours. You have the worst humor. I love it. They can literally go on for days. You say it like it's a bad thing. That's why I love you guys. Well, now that we're here, you should go pick yourself something out. Chris and I can be judges in case you want bad advice you can ignore. Sounds like a plan. Come, Cece. Let's find you something nice. Thank you. You're welcome. Now go enjoy yourself. So, how long do you think we're going to be here? Good question. It'll probably be a while. And I'm really sorry about Metro. I don't even know what came over me. I saw And however strange this may sound, smelled her. It was game over for me. Like the last 2 years didn't happen at all. I know exactly what you mean. You don't have to apologize, but I do. Why? Earlier that day, I was working at the airport and I saw her. Steph? Yeah, she just strolled down from arrivals like she owned the place. I really wanted to say something nasty to her, but then she saw me and she got that hurt look on her face. You know the one. Yeah. And for some reason, I felt sorry for her. I was going to tell you before Metro, but she sent me this. Maybe I listened, or maybe it was just because we were having such a good time. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Can I ask what happened after Metro? Tell her you had sex with her. 'Cause that's what we did. Bang night bunnies. At her place, she basically jumped me. Horny as hell. I couldn't refuse her. I was high in all sorts of emotions. I think we both were. So we had sex. Wow. And it's not the worst part. While we were banging, her husband came home. Seriously? Yeah, but I managed to jump out the window. I don't think he caught on. That's messed up. I know. Crap. I kind of suspected, though, that she was married. She had a ring on her finger at the airport. It doesn't matter. Wait, you jumped out the window butt naked? Well, from what Steph indicated, he was one mean mother. I didn't feel like waiting around to find out. But it felt like I got my closure at last. You sure you're over her? I'm not sure how important this choice actually is. But I'm gonna pick this bottom one. I will never stop loving her. Deep down inside, I know I'll never stop loving her. We had too many good memories for that, but I can move on. Anyway, there's so many good things happening for me right now. I really don't want to look back at all, only forward. It's so nice seeing Linda again. I can't wait to get to know Cece too. You're paying for their shopping spree, aren't you? I am. Let's take a picture. You must make quite an impression on them, or maybe it's the other way around. There's so much happening right now, but I'm glad. It's like someone took my life and unpaused it, and I'm finally moving forward. I've said it already, but I'll repeat it gladly. I see that this impacts you in a good way. I'm just so very happy for you, bro. Alright, let's keep going here. Are they running out of juice? If anything, they seem to be gaining energy. Of course. Wait, I know something. There's one way to fight energy loss when accompanying girls on a shopping spree. Buying lingerie. Okay, so there's 2 ways. What's the second one? Perfect on everything they're saying while shopping. Huh? So just hear me out. Listen to the ladies talking, and no matter what they say, just think about it like the most perv thing in the world. It always gets funny in the end. Do you think it will fit? You need a miracle if you're gonna make that work. It's way too big. Well, I really want it. What? I can see you smiling under there. And it reminds me of a friend I had in high school. Time goes so slowly. If only I had something to do right now. I envy you, Chris. Steve? Yes? Still awake? Sure thing. How's the shopping going? It's fine. We've tested most of the things in the store, I think. But we haven't picked out that much, so don't worry about the bill. I'm not. Can I ask you a favor? I'm having a little trouble deciding. Of course. Come with me then. Smallest dressing room ever. You holding up in there? The guy that designed this had a thing for petite girls. What are you trying? Dress? Yoink? Huh? So what do you think? I agree. This is definitely a small dressing room. Not what I meant. The lingerie. It's very nice. Wait. You, Steve, embarrassed? We've been in this situation before, remember? I do. Let me turn around then. Better? Now, if I hit this one, it's a little bit different. So we're going to hit this one. It's amazing. I'm sure that lingerie was tailor-made for you. I thought you might like it. Remember my first time? How could I possibly forget? It was my first as well. The store is closing in 5 minutes. Aw, guess you have to continue this some other time. Chris. What the holy bananas? Store's closing. I need to pay, and then we're leaving. Should I be worried? Depends on your budget. We ended up on $197. $197? That's it? That's way cheaper than I was expecting. You only picked up items on sale. I see you got off cheap. Indeed. 4-hour shopping spree? I expect the worst. Here are your bags, and thank you for your business. So, what's next? Don't know about you guys, but I'm starving. Want to get something to eat? Sounds like a good idea. Oh, just the place. Ooh, this is going to be a long episode. Yeah, alright. Here we are. Like it? And now we're here. We need that tennis story. No, we don't. Yes, if you point it out, it must be good. No. That one I'm saving for a special occasion. Or when I get drunk enough. One or the other. Let's do Linda. Trying to change the subject, are we? Of course. Where did Cece go? I'm not sure. She just took off. Let me go check. Don't tell me she left too. No, I don't think that. Oh, studying the fishes? They're so cool. Just look at them. There's like a zillion Nemos. Or Merlins? Haha, you're tipsy. I just had 2 beers. That one's my favorite. Yes, the resemblance is uncanny. Nemo! It seems they definitely understand you. It's because I can talk to them. Here, look. Come, join in. We're just gonna go back. Let's head back to the others. Bye, Nemo. And that's how we ended up together. Me, Chris, Linda, and not a worry in the world. Oof. Steve, Chris, Linda. The losers are still hanging out together. Matt. I don't know what your problem is, but why can't you just be a normal human being for once? We're supposed to be grown-ups by now. I really couldn't care less what you think. I still hate your guts. I haven't seen you before, young beauty. Why don't you do yourself a favor, skip these jerks, and come with a real man? I bet I could show you a thing or two. Why don't you just take off, Matt? We're gonna have a good time, not argue with you. Shut it, dude. Why don't you say, princess? I'll show you a good time. Matt. You know what? That sounds like just the thing I need. Cece! See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you recognize the better choice when you see it. Cece, what's going on? Don't do this. Ooh, just realized my mouse is still on the screen. Sometimes you just have to trust your feelings. How about we get out of here? Sure. But at least buy me a drink before we go. Of course. What do you want? Gin tonic strong. Waiter. What the heck just happened? Linda, is she playing at something? Oh, don't you look at me like that. I can't stop her from doing these things. Though, you should probably just sit back and enjoy the show. If she's leaving, I'm stopping her. With those muscles, I bet you work out a lot. I spend my share of time at the gym. Can you do the point thing where you point at something and flex at the same time? You know what I mean. It's so sexy. Whatever turns you on, babe. You like this? Then you're definitely, impressive. Gonna like this. What the? I think I have your full attention, yes? So here's what I see when I look into your eyes. I don't even... What's going on? I have a suspicion. Suspicion? She's done this once before, but... Be ready to move, Chris. I've been on DEF CON 1 since you showed up. Did I make myself clear? Take that as a yes. I have no words. He was acting like a butt before. What? He was acting like a butt towards people that are nice to me. I don't like that. I love you. And I hate you. Never do that again. Remind me never to get on your bad side. Or it might just be that I'm just very angry. Waiter! So, when you were shopping today, you didn't really spend all that much money. You don't need to spend a lot of money to get what you need. Still, we got some good items. Why don't we head to the girls' room and give you a little makeover, Cece? Come on, no arguing, it'll be fun. I hate you. No, you don't. So they're staying at your place now? Yeah, they're a bit down on their luck at the moment. That's no reason not to help. I sense that. There's something you're not telling me. For this, I'm gonna tell them anything. Sorry, man, but I can't really tell you anything. I made a promise. It's up to Cece to tell you that story when she's ready for it. I get you. But if you need someone to talk to, I've got your back, okay? Appreciate it, man. So, you're ready for the new Cece? Oh, dramatic entrance. I like it. Because here she comes. Of course, it's black. Whoop. Going a little faster with that. You look great. Awkward. You look beautiful no matter what, Cece. Steve, would you like to join me outside for a cigarette or something? I need to go outside and walk a bit. Sure. I know this place, this nice little place we can walk to. It's just around the corner. We're just going to head outside for a bit. Be right back. Sure thing. We'll be right here. Here we are. My little secret spot in the middle of the city. Somewhat more overgrown since the last time I was here, though. I like it. So about what happened back there with Matt. I don't like bullies. It was something. But, you know, it could have gone worse. Be careful, please. And it would be fine. I see people's eyes and I read them. Oh? And what do mine say? That's the thing. After the bridge, I haven't been able to read them. Is that a good thing? It's very interesting. But how are you holding up with everything that's happening? It's been final day, except now. It's all coming back. Stupid feels and stuff. It's unbearable. I don't know a whole lot about this. I'm not going to pretend I do. But I have one piece of advice that's the best one you'll get right now. You're standing in a puddle. So you might want to move slightly to the right. Well, I'll give you a puddle. Hey! I hate all these feelings. Every time I feel something, it makes me feel terrible. My head pulls me in 1,000 different directions. Like now. These are supposed to be good feelings. Feelings I feel around you, Linda, Chris. Having a good time. Getting these feelings, I don't even know how to handle them. Happiness? Yes. No, I don't know. I just want to jump. Let me tell you my story. I don't know my dad. I never did. I guess it was one night thing between my mom and him. Some special moment between the two of them, and then it was gone. Or he was. But I know that he's from somewhere in the Middle East. And he's filthy rich. So for my 17th birthday, I got this huge present from him. Which is weird because I've never talked to him, not even once. And also because he intended it for my 18th birthday present, but he had the years mixed up. Anyway, there it was. $200,000 in my account. Wow. But somehow, I didn't care about it at all. I didn't want it. I felt he was paying me off for not being there. And I had school, Chris, Linda, and eventually I also met Steph, and we all couldn't care less about money. Your girlfriend? Yes. I mean, not now, but then we split up in a bad way. Anyway, with school being over, I started my adult life and finally used the money to buy myself a place to stay. I got a job, working in the sewers. Crap job, literally. But I did a job nobody else wanted, so the pay was great. And for 2 years, I spent all my time in those tunnels. That was basically my whole life. But I was really just sulking over losing Stephanie. Then I got laid off from work, budget cuts. That night, I dreamt of Steph again. And waking up that day, somehow it changed. I didn't even realize it until I saw you for the first time later in the evening. I felt like I'd finally left the tunnel that was my own depression. And for me, it was the complete opposite of what you're going through. I connected with my feelings again. So you see, feelings aren't a bad thing. And you shouldn't be ashamed for having them or be afraid of them. It's when you embrace them, you start to heal. And don't be ashamed for crying, even if it's good tears. There's nothing more beautiful than a woman crying tears of joy. So embrace your feelings and do what they tell you to do. And that is the end of chapter 2, the first kiss. Alright, so I'm just going to hit that there. So it pauses it. Whew, that was a long one. Another hour episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you were enjoying the story. Definitely let me know if you'll prefer to have music in the background, if you don't. Changes I made, if these are too long. Like, it's an hour long, this chapter. I'm not sure how long the other ones are. I haven't really timed them, but if you want shorter episodes, let me know. I'll break it up into like 20 or 30 minute chunks. Definitely leave in the comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one for chapter 3. Thanks for watching.